Welcome back. I'm still here with Kun Mo of Asava. So, Kun Mo, as an artist, everyone must draw inspiration for their work and creativity. Can you tell us how you draw inspiration? What gets you going? What do you need to do if you need to design new line, new collection?
Well, as I already mentioned, I design 8 collections a year or 12 collections a year.
Quite a lot.
For me, I think an inspiration is very overrated. You cannot just wait here and wait for your inspiration to come. So I think inspiration is like everything else. You have to exercise it. You have to learn how to the process of getting inspired. In other words, you cannot just daydream. You have to have a process of how things will get inspired or how things will get creative, and then put that into work. So as I work more and more, I realize that most of the things I design come from my lifestyle and my preference. So everything comes from my experience, direct experience. Whether it's a traveling, it's a food I eat, it's a movie I watch, the music, the music I listen. So everything is always around
the surrounding environment.
Definitely, it has to start from something that you have a passion and what you like, and after that you sort of like develop and grow it to something else. It's very important because if you take something that you don't have the passion for, it's so hard to be with it all day and all night.
Right. Can you give us some examples? Like, for example, for the last collection you went on...
The last collection, it's about the art in the 70s, 80s and 90s, the pop art.
80s.
Yeah, it's I derived my collection from my traveling. I went to London, and I was very fortunate enough to be able to go to the exhibition, retrospective exhibition for Lloyd Wittgenstein, who is the pop artist in the 70s. So I took all the paintings and took that and developed it to be my last collection, which is called the Big Apple. And all the prints and everything was designed based on the famous approach of the pop art in that period of time. My current collection is Spring 2014. It's also about my background. It's called The New Yorker. The main inspiration comes from the magazine, the New Yorker magazine, which is, I think a lot of women around the world, particularly American women, would say it's a Bible of living, a Bible for urban women living. The content of the magazines will consist of art, politics, economics, fashion, where to eat, and things that you want to do with your urban lifestyle. So I think that's the content of the woman, how I like my woman to be. So that is the main inspiration for 2014. It's all about the prints design around the alphabet, eyeglasses, anything about to do with the reading.
Right, this is for your next collection.
Yes, I think reading is a big part of my life. I love buying books, and I love to read. So all my staff would know, all my design team would know, I buy at least 10-20 books a week. And I read pretty much 2-3 books a week.
Wow.
So that's a good start.
Yes, that is.
That's just a good start. Yeah, that's for Asava, and for ASV, it's the collection is called Route Journey Number 1.
Route Journey Number 1.
Perspective and angle.
Right, I'm imagining lines.
It's about the journey of the woman who traveled by the balloon. And well, this woman is a sister line, so it's learning about her life. So the journey is very important for her. The traveling is very important for her. And this particular journey, she learned that when she in different angle, is always give her a different perspective. So she will see the world differently when she in the different angle.
Is it more colorful for ASV?
It's more colorful. It's more print. It's a bit more fresh. It's a bit more. Also, the detail is a bit more adventurous as well.
Right. So let me get this right. Asava and ASV are both for women.
Yes.
For ladies' collections. Will you have a men's collection?
The men's collection, it's originally planned to come out this fall, which is of September.
So
but I have shifted the deadline. So I might delay the deadline. The line might come out somewhere in November, December of this year, or maybe January next year. It's depending on how things going around.
Right.
Yeah, in
And
Bangkok.
what will the concepts, will it be along the same lines as the urban woman for Asava? Will it be like
Definitely, but I guess
fast-paced?
it's for men's it's easier for me. I basically just show my closet
Because what you want
and
to
just
wear.
take part of my closet and just regrouping it and present it to the world. I think it's only my instinct to work with men's fashion. Pretty much, I already have in mind what I like to do, and I just have to section my closet and make sure that I show the right pieces for the right season. That's all.
I'm guessing you have a very big closet.
Yeah, well, I love buying clothes, men's and women. I collect clothing, you know, because it's one of my passions. So for me, it's to be able to work with the garment. It's a dream. Yeah, it's not a job. It's like going to the Disneyland every day.
Oh, that's really great. You're living the dream. And I guess, do you design your own clothes, like the things you wear every day?
No.
Or depends?
I still buying some other people's clothes for men's, but I guess from next year's on, it will all be all Asava.
Ah, okay. So we've talked a lot about all your different lines, your different major brands. What are your favorite collections and pieces or lines from your brands?
You know, I think what I work on always my favorite at the moment. You know, I think if you have to ask the designer what is their favorite, it's very hard to answer. It's like when you ask a mother which one of your kids is your favorite. It's hard to say because everything we design, everything we make, it's come out straight from our heart and our passion. I have to say I love every pieces I create. Well, of course, what I'm working now, it's what my favorite. But you know how things always like this when it passed the season. When you look back, you always say you hated it. How come I come out with that design? But I think that's the nature of people who have to think forward all the time. You know, so you're always obsessed with what you do now, and you always like things in your hand the most, and then you know, after a while you just get bored. But I think that's a very important character of a designer, to be able to dream and to be able to think ahead all the time and not to be captured by the past. It's very important.
Wow. Well, of course, you're also the president of the BFS, the Bangkok Fashion Society. Can you tell us a bit about your role?
Actually, it sounds very glamorous, the president, but actually I'm a center contact for BFS, which is a non-profit organization, consists of 13 companies, 15 brands, the major Thai brands that are already well established. You know, what we're trying to do here is to gather together to bring up the standard of presenting the collection, or to brand the collection, or to brand our brand more internationally and more efficient. So we are the center of the non-profit organization who contact with the local government, also the big corporation in Thailand, also government from other countries, international buyers, international press. So you know, it's like a hub of Thai brand. And every year we would have the campaign to promote Thai fashion to be more well known, both locally and internationally. We actually started up with local many years, with a campaign many years ago. Think global, wear local.
Yeah.
And it's become a very successful campaign.
Oh, is that from the BFS?
Think global, wear
Yes,
local, and I think the local designer or the local fashion has grown tremendously in the past 5 years. So we have to come out with the second campaign, stop wearing fake. So because now it's the fake or the copycat of Thai designers are very widespread, which is a big problem for us. So it's each year we would have different campaign.
Is the BFS under like the Ministry of?
Well, no, we are a non-profit organization, but we work closely with the Ministry of Commerce, also departments of export, to promote all of the members' brand. to be international, to be marketed internationally.
Okay, well, lastly, Kunmo, for someone starting out their new brand, or they want to become maybe a successful fashion designer, what advice would you give them?
Well, be patient. You know, it's everything come through hard working. Nothing come easy. I think you need a lot of experience to have your own brand. I think to be brave and to follow your dream is very important. But before to do that, you need to gain experience by doing things with your own hand. You know, I saw the kids this day. Once after they graduate, they want to become successful. They want to have their own brand. They want to have their own line right away. And I don't think things come that easy. You know, everything comes from learning, from working hard. So that would take a number of years before you're ready to come out with your own brand. So, you know, before you want to have your own brand, make sure that you're well equipped with everything that you need to know, because then otherwise it's going to be too difficult for you. And I don't want people to be discouraged by, you know, not knowing what to do. So be ready and be prepared.
Well, thank you very much, Kunmo, for being here with us today.
Welcome.
And would you be able to show us some of your pieces in your collections?
Of course.
All right, let's go. I'm here with Kunmo, and we're going to take you through some of the new collections. I hear this is the new collection that has not even been launched yet.
Yes, it will be launched by the end of February, beginning March. Yes, and as I already informed you, the Asava Spring 14, it's all about inspired from the New Yorker magazines, which has to do with the reading, my habits of learning to read.
That's so cute.
All the prints come out from things around reading.
Oh, this is the reading-inspired collection.
Yes.
These are it's a high-waisted. High-waisted pants.
Wide leg, and all the prints work around the alphabet.
Wow.
Which the yellow color is the highlight color. That's when you highlight something when you read.
I see.
And this is like I say, the ASV. It's all about the traveling route journey, perspective and angles, and it's from the balloon trip. So this is the core prints of the collection, and this is actually look like a camouflage, but actually it's our fabric that we developed special for the collection. It's like when you look down from the balloon and you see the landscape of the landscape.
Clouds, the landscape.
The landscape.
Oh, okay.
It's like a map when you look from the sky, when you look down to the earth. Yeah.
So this is a different fabric from this one.
Yeah, this one. This is we developed specially for our collection. Yeah, with Asava stand for the horse. It's Chinese character from the horse. So we always have the horse in our print.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So there's going to be a horse somewhere in every piece, or
no, just a few pieces like this.
Well, this is quite a nice top there. This is very fun.
Not every piece, but we're trying to. This is one of the symbol of our brand.
You have the blazer. Well, consider yourselves very lucky, because we're the first to see this new collection that has not been launched yet. Well, it's time for us to go. Thank you very much for showing us around and giving us a peek at your collection.
Pleasure.
ขอบคุณนะคะ For Asava, trends come and go, but style is long-lasting and a lifetime passion. Now, if you are someone that is constantly on the move and ready to conquer the bustling city, then I suggest Asava may be the brand that is perfectly for you. Now, that's all we have time for today. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time. I'm Lukia ศรีการนาควิสุทธิ์ สวัสดีค่ะ